Hello everybody and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. I'm Mark Tresser and this is my Gondor playthrough. As you can see, we are over here in Khand territory where they are mobilizing their faction heir to potentially take back Sturlutza Khand. It's not going to work, but they're going to try. We are one turn away from taking Kruk-Mahur, which is their the Harad capital right now. We are besieging Chelkar, 10 turns away there. We have 4 armies and a couple more moving in to try and take that. And I think this is where their faction leader is. Nope, I was wrong. Is their faction leader in Siakon? No. They have a faction leader, I'm sure of it. I don't know where he is, though. Anyways, the point is that we are very much getting Khand and Harad dealt with, and hopefully that means we will win the game in this episode. At least that's what I hope. Before we get into it with an end turn, do want to shout out my Patreon profile, which is linked in the description. If you have a couple extra dollars to spare per month and you like the videos that I do on this channel, do please head over there and donate $5 per month. Works out to about 17 cents per daily video. Right now I'm doing 2 videos a day, so you get double the value. I'd really appreciate it, as right now that is my only source of income, so I would very much appreciate your help there. And now, let us double check that I saved the game. I did. And let's end the turn and see what happens. Some spies moving, some troops into that fort. I could potentially build a new army there, I think. Might be worth doing. Let's see what Enedwaith does. They took my fort. That's okay. Harad is attacking me at Kruk-Mahur, but it is going to be a laughable attempt. Just checking who we have here. Their faction heir, but not their faction leader. So we do have a good amount of generals and, faction leadership here, but not enough to knock out the faction. There's the Khand faction leader is right here, so that's good to know. I forgot that he had come over to kind of spy on what was going on there. But this should be an easy enough fight. It's really just a matter of making sure that we get enough of the... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as we win the fight, we are going to do fine. It would be nice to knock out all the armies, but it's not really necessary. Let me just reposition my microphone here so I can see the screen. There we go. Okay. Kind of an awkward position here. Looks like all the archers are where I want them to be anyways. That's fine. You better fire at will. And then spears of various descriptions. They are not where I want them to be. And we've got 2 Lebanon Marines. They can sit right here in the middle. And then we have 4 sort of auxiliary infantry. I'm never quite sure what to say about what to call these guys. I think we put them there and there. Should be good. And then we have 2 cav units, one of which is our captain. Hopefully they will help us chase down any routers. All right, let's see what we got. Everybody's firing away. That's good. They do have heavy cavalry, so that could be a problem. With that revelation, I might move my spears up already. It's not ideal, perhaps, but it's something. What are you doing? Oh, I missed a unit. Okay. Well, we can fix that. Better run. And run. Okay. We don't have anybody coming from behind us, so we should be okay with this deployment. Oh, run. You missed so badly. Oh, for Christ's sake. I did say run, didn't I? And yet here we are. Okay. So they're going to hit my flank. That's fine. You're gonna be in trouble here. Just keep running. I think my catapult's trying to hit the Black Snake Guard, which is great and all, but not really helpful. Oh, that was closer. I don't have anybody chasing this cav, so let's just focus on getting these Gondor Cav Militia away from the Black Snake Guard, because no, absolutely not. Actually, we could just run them through our infantry lines. Ooh, just about escaping here. And then the Black Snake Guard should be caught by the spears. We don't have any stakes up, so that should be acceptably... Yeah, that should work. Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, just run through the lines. I am so sorry for this Gondor Cav Militia who just deserved so much better than they got. I don't know what you think you're doing, but go get this spearman. We do have more coming over this way, so let's get these guys out of the splash zone. Black Snake Guard are like, nah, maybe that was a bad idea. Catapult, that is maybe a little too close to our lines. But okay. See if we can't hit these guys now, because we definitely can outclass them, I believe. Haradrim Spearmen. More Black Snake Guard coming in, but so it goes. You know what? Bring it on. Oop, that's not good. See if we can't get them surrounded there. Surely we'll be able to knock out their general now with spear units and cavalry. Got him. Alright, that's one. What do we got going on here? Southron Lancers, that's fine. Camel Riders, okay. See if we can't get their archers. That's one thing that Cav is really good at, is just dealing with archers. Yeah, make sure you just grab these guys. We are not messing around with them. Let's get these spears over here. What the heck is this? Just surround them so they don't get away. If we can avoid it. Camel Riders realized that that was a bad idea. Okay. Haradrim Spearmen, that's probably doable. Oops. And another general. I don't really want you in this fight right now. Oh, I want you in that fight, though. Stop them from routing. I think that might be the one where the general just died, but getting a couple of them as prisoners would not be a bad thing. Keep fighting these guys now. We're in it. We might as well. We got their factionaire. That's great. You'd better go and help these guys because the archers are now under attack. That's my bad. Their general appears to be running away. See if we can't catch him. Somehow I doubt it. Yeah, they got some morale problems over here. We might not get all the generals, but we're definitely going to get the settlement, so that's okay. Archers, how much friendly fire are you doing right now? Jesus. You're routing? You're routing. Cool. We'll just send a big bad cavalry unit to come and get you. And we'll send our other cavalry unit out here so that they can chase routers also. Catapult, stop. Don't do that. No, that's our own units. Silly catapult. Naughty boy. Alright, you just chase them. Oh, is that the same unit? That's the same unit, okay. In that case, didn't we see a router over here? No. Maybe? Well, come over here. I don't know that we'll need you, but we might as well have the units moving that way. Oh, there's the last general. That's good. At least I think that's the last general. We're gonna try to surround... Actually, go further out, please. Oh, there we go. Surround, surround. Do not let them out. Whoever the heck that is, do not let them get out. Alright, this is terrible. Let's get you over here. We got another general. That's great. I'm going to try to run these guys through this part of the unit so that the other cav unit has a little bit of a better time. Maybe not a good time, but a better time. I don't even know what to do with my troops at this point. I have too many troops. Too many units that can go and surround people. Alright, can we please just get these guys? This is absurd. Apparently the answer is no. Well, whatever. Let's get over here so we can catch any routers from this army. Though I think we may successfully surround them. I'll grab the routers, why not? We got their last general. I think that's all of them. Fucker. That's a cool name. Alright, Gondor Cav, just do your best, man. I really want to get the rest of this unit. I just don't think it's going to be possible. Just the way that they are situated means that we really can't focus on them and charge them and stuff. Yeah, see, look at this. They're moving in the middle of this unit. Which is like arguably what I want them to do, but also not even slightly what I want them to do. Oh, and look, we're getting a good charge on one guy. That's great. Are we actually going to do anything now? Okay. That kind of reset things, it looks like. I can't believe we lost 17% in this battle. But it's going to be worth it. Finally. Okay. Jeez. What a disaster. Alright. We healed a couple percent. That's good. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, so that's Kruk Mahur or Korandaj, I can't remember. One of them is ours. And we knocked out a lot of Harad generals, which is even better. Yeah, goodbye. I learned my lesson from the last time I didn't exterminate. Okay. Good work. So, Kruk Mahur. Oop, nope, don't want you. No damage to buildings, but no improvement. Let's build ourselves a library, please. And sure, I'll start retraining right away. That's fine. Yeah, Harad, I don't think you're gonna get this one back. Not gonna lie. Ooh, that's a big bunch of banners there. You might as well grab this fort while we're moving our way down here. I actually kind of want to balance the siege equipment because this is absurd. You go there. Go there. You go there. Okay, that's better. This army does not have any arch. It has one archer. Jeez. It's not looking great. But at least they both have the same, roughly the same number of siege units, which is good. Just grab, oh, Lungalan's done. Steward stables, sure. Sure. I mean, sure. We're at the point where most of these buildings just simply don't matter. That's not a bad thing. It means we are succeeding, basically, in the tasks that we set out to do here, which is make everything amazing. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, 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 nope. Pop growth first. Kizelkum. Also pop growth. Okay. Everything done there. You are retraining things, but don't really need to do anything more. Rioting in Bragos, we already saw. Okay. Looking good. Why was I sending you there? I think maybe I was looking for a Harad Doomstack. And I guess to that point, maybe we'll send back up over here just in case Korandaj gets attacked. You already moved. Okay, so Khand potentially could attack me. They would be at a slight numbers disadvantage, but they do have a good cav advantage, I'm pretty sure. And they know there's two more armies coming in, so it would be in their best interest, I think, to fight me now as opposed to later. That being said, though, I don't know if that's what they'll do. Can I, like, move you all out and then back in and then retrain you? It's like they all starved from the... Okay, I can't do that. Is it that I don't have the buildings for it? Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Okay, yeah. I understand now. Okay, so then we've got this guy coming to Siakon. They have some nice temple units, but a lot of trash besides, including trashy cav, but they also do have two pretty heavy cav units. I don't know. I guess we can just besiege it and maintain the siege. It says 2 turns. If they come and sally out after 2 turns, I'm fine with that. And that'll be plenty of time for me to just kind of wait. Let's check on Enedwaith. What am I doing here? I am besieging Tharbad. 8 turns. That's definitely enough time for them to move troops from Bairig or Ostenethil. I may have to move these guys out just because it doesn't look like we're going to keep this village. But lesson learned, we'll exterminate it next time. Alkfood, I can move troops out of you, can't I? Yeah. Yeah, can't see why not. Because you go up to here. Yeah, no, you're fine. We'll move you out. And we'll try to take... Argond, I guess, would be the smart move here. Because then I basically just control the river after I take Tharband and Argond. So let's do that. And I mentioned I might think about getting a new army here. I think it's probably worth doing. There's 6 units in there now, so we need 14 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll do. Probably should start doing it Belorn instead of Tharakrondust. Yeah. It's just closer. Cool. So with that, we have another army on the way that potentially could make a push towards Dol Vorn or retake Borregos, depending on how things go there. Yeah. Decently happy with the situation. Zogkala's still the goblins. Khazad-dûm is still closing in on them, it looks like. Erebor seems to have given up that fight. Enedwaith has given up on the Dunedain. That's good news. Probably because I'm baiting them away with all of my nonsense. Good work, Coroneer. Just checking that I don't have any spies just sitting in weird places. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we've got them all in the right place. That's a funny place for a diplomat. Oh, you're right next to their capital, but... Or what was their capital? Where did their capital get to? There it is. Let's go over there then. Okay, not much going on the Enedwaith front that I need to worry about, so let's actually end the turn here. See what happens. Yeah, there's my spies that are moving up there. Just had so many spies on the southern front that I'm now moving all the way north. It's taking a while to get there, but I kind of put them in random places, so when they get there, I don't want to have them just sitting there. Uh-oh, that's not good. Are they going to attack right away? Yeah, okay. We have the archer advantage. And we have siege equipment. We do have some good pikes. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be an easy win. Whether it matters at all, I don't know. I think they're going to riot, and then I simply won't have the settlement anymore. Alright, what do they got? This is basically just like being in a field battle. So what we're going to do is have you here. Ooh. Of course, it can't ever be easy to deploy your troops. in a settlement that you own. Can they? Yeah. Kind of awkward. How about there? Okay. Let's put you over here. I think they're probably going to attack here, so we're going to focus here. But I want troops to be able to guard pretty much every entrance to the city. Oh. There's only 11 of them. Oh, we have defenders. I mean, that is useful. But it's also kind of annoying. Especially since it's such a full unit, like... Where am I going to put this? Alright. What do we got? Catapult. Perfect. You come over here. Please? Can you at least move slightly up? Not exactly what I meant, but it'll be fine. Archers... Yeah, you need to be closer here. Closer to the center. Kind of awkward placement, I'm sure, but it's gonna be fine. That's good. You... I kind of want you further up, actually. And you... that's not a bad place, but not a great place. Let's see if we can't find you a great place. That's it. You have 11 people. You're gonna be fine. Let's actually put you... come on. There. That's fine. Cool. So now we just have to reposition every single unit that we have. Because the game doesn't like me to actually station things correctly. Stretch across there. You stretch across here. Here. You can move over there a little bit. Catapult, can you do anything? You're kind of in range. You will be. It's just not going to be ideal. You'd better... That's good enough. You could probably go around them and flank in a minute here. We got archers firing. That's good. Catapults firing. Even better. Good hit. There's not much we could do to miss, honestly, in this situation. Their marksmen are not firing. Okay. That's a choice. I think they may be angling to actually attack the defenders. Which, again, a choice. If that's the case, we'll spread them out. So they have to choose. And we're going to march these pikes up here. Oh, we have 4 Gondor infantry. Oh no, I'm not utilizing my entire army as best I can. Oh, and 8 Gondor militia. My goodness. Get in the fight here, lads. Where are you? No. I said go over there. What are you doing? Nothing? I'm pretty sure I told you to do something, but here you are, just doing nothing. Do I flank them or do I try to get rid of these? I think I gotta deal with the Guardians, don't I? The Guardians are definitely a bigger threat than the Amboxdoi. Alright, Pokey Sticks, go. I believe in you. Slightly. Alright. Catapult, what are you doing? Nothing. Oh. And that is the worst possible shot you could make. Okay, stop it. Hit them. Look, they're moving. They aren't near any of our troops. They're going to be kind of close to our troops in a second here, but they are a very good target right now. These Guardians did not have a good time. You missed. You missed twice. How disappointing. Alright, now get rid of them. Alright, defenders rather. You're gonna head over here. We're gonna silence these archers. And then you are going to help. That's not looking great. 19 for 47. We're gonna be fine. It's just they do seem to be breaking through an awful lot. Oh wait, we have extra. Haha, we have extra infantry, including these guys. Good hit. All right, stop. They're gonna go towards our troops. We do not want them to kill, or we don't want to lose our troops to our own catapult. That is generally bad. Generally a negative thing. Okay, doing good work. No, I was gonna do that, but still pretty awkward. Alright, I think we've got this. Let the archers try to pick off a couple of these guys. No reason to chase after them, really. It's gonna be fine. It's just, I don't know. Keeping the settlement means I have to deal with it. Kind of the worst fate imaginable. They're like cycle charging with spearmen, and I'm not sure why. Hopefully it lets me get a catapult round off, though. Yep. Not that I did a whole lot of damage. Oh, that's better. Routing, good. We've got enough that we're going to knock out their army pretty much. I mean, let's just pick up what we can, right? Anybody not running after something? Alright, Benny Hill music. No. Ugh. Okay. I did pick up a few extra prisoners, which is good. Making sure these guys don't ever come to darken our doorstep again. We lost 32% of our army, though, which is pretty abysmal. This army was already pretty beat up. Actually, having the defenders was kind of nice, but I am going to destroy that building. Actually, I think it might give public order bonus, which I desperately need. Are we done? Almost. There they go. Healed 5%, which is not bad. Onfalus Pikeman, far and away the winner. Good job, friends. Okay. So this is Enedwaith, which means Harad and Khan still have to go, I think. Come on, Enedwaith, you got this. Ooh, a suitable husband. Yes, please. Where? Nobody knows? Okay. What is your problem? Yeah, we have a public order bonus, which is not helping us very much. I get that culture up. Okay. You are in or near Imlad Karnan. Why are you not in Imlad Karnan? Oh, there's not room there. Okay. I guess. Well, we need generals to govern down here. We have a general there. We don't have a governor there. Okay. Well, you just won yourself a first-class ticket to Artemir. You two are coming in as reinforcements for the phalanx. 8 turns to go here. Guess I have to do this side. Well, that should do it. Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. All right. Royal Hall. Come on. Don't be shy. I guess... You know, I'm not sure what to build here. I guess a fiefdom barracks. I'm not sure why, but... Wait, why did I build a guard barracks before a stable? What is this nonsense? Okay, whatever. Same here. Why did I do that? Okay. did the same thing here. I swear I'm losing my frickin' mind. Huh. Alright, we're retraining at Kruk Mahur. Sure, don't mind if I do. That's it, really. And riding in Bregost, but that's fine. Alright, Khan Rustig, or Kustig, sorry. I don't know what you think you're doing, but it's probably not the right thing. They should surrender or do a last-ditch attempt at killing me, but... I mean, they only have 3 horses. They do have the Temple Wards and the Temple Marksmen, which is a problem. But not enough of a problem that I'm, like, not gonna do it. 1 turn at Korondaj. That either eliminates Harad or makes them into a Horde faction, so that's good to know. Oh, hi. I found the Doomstack. Run. Run away. I imagine that they can catch me. Yeah. They might be trying to intimidate me, but if they fight me, I'm going to take down a lot of them with me, and they're not going to get anywhere near Korondaj to save their faction. Oh, this is their faction heir, so that's good to know. So if I want to take out their family, I need to do a little bit more work. Did I move stuff that is down here? I'm moving to take Tharbad. And I moved out of Alkfud to try and take Argont. I could do that by sailing over the river. I have these ships. I might as well use them, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Is there anything else I needed to do? I feel like there was one other thing that I was like, oh yeah, I should probably take a look at that. But now I can't remember what it was. Hmm. 8 turns at Shelkar. See what happens at Siakon, I guess. I am thinking, why don't I lift the siege here and then re-besiege it so we can just slowly kill off their units, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be way too much hassle for not a lot of gain. I'll take the extra troops here, I think. Yeah, let's resave the game and end the turn once again. See what happens. We're so close. We're just going to end Harad. It's going to be amazing. Oh my. So, what they've done here is they've brought some troops to fight me, but the army strength ratio is 25 to 1. So, as with the universe, Harad will end not with a bang, but with a whimper. We lost 12 units. 12 troops. We win! Fantastic work. Also, the copyrighted video is thankfully not playing. Good job, team. All right. They're going to attack us at Siakon. Oh my god, where did they find that army? Do not like. Where's the dislike button? Run? Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Polar gear. I think you're probably going to be needed up here, actually. Oh. In fact, yeah, go to Bregost. Are they besieging me? No. Resistance is futile. You're darn right it is. We've knocked out Harad. Give me a library, please. Thank you. So with that, thank you. So they should have, yeah, they have a big old, wait, what? They have a big old army here, including Mumakil, which is irritating, but it's not really something we need to worry about at the moment. We can send you, actually, you two maybe should go towards Siakon. And maybe 3 armies is enough to pacify this Khand bugger who decides that they want to mess with me. Chelkar is secure, I think. They got to be thinking about taking Krukmahur if their faction leader's over there. Faction destroyed, Harad. End of turn report. We're number 1. Of course we are. Siduri, you can upgrade. That's fine. 2 comings of age. That's also good. We're going to keep sending generals up this way because this is where the action's going to be, pretty much. Where are you? Amrun? Hold on a second. Do I have generals in all of the... No. No, I do not. I don't have generals in a lot of these places. So let's rectify that situation, I guess. Yeah, you just head over to Krukmahur, please. Thanks. Okay. Let's do construction quick. It's really, I mean, it's really just clicking buttons at this point. It's pretty meaningless. Sometimes. Boom. All right, that looks good to me. We got troops coming in the west. Krukmahur is retraining some stuff. Oibamari is retraining some stuff. Okay. All right, we done good. Okay, you had better run. You're not going to get away from this guy, but you can move back towards reinforcements at the very least. And we're bringing those reinforcements in as quickly as we can. They could, however, use extra units, perhaps. You just have crap. Okay, well, whatever. So Chelkar and Siakon are the 2 remaining settlements of Khand. Once those are done, we have to hunt down their faction leader, who's right here, and their faction heir, who is in here? No. Who's right here. So, save the game. Don't think there's any... Wait. Am I forgetting something? Ah, I'm forgetting something. And boom. Ah, so close. Man. Well, hopefully that remains the state of play in the next turn. 6 turns at Tharbad. Looks like Khazad-dûm is besieging Austin Ethel, or thinking about it. They could move on to Byrig, and I would be happy. Yeah, let's resave the game there, and end the turn. Oh, we found another settlement. Or no, that was the diplomat moving to the capital of Eredluin. Lots and lots of troops and generals moving around, which is good. Enedwaith did not attack me. Cond didn't attack me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, our library is damaged. That's not going to help anything. Oh, we are starting to do better on public order. Not good enough, but better. Okay. Um... Yeah. Cool. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. No notes. Yeah, we're working on getting you up. Lorne. And some new stuff in Oibamari, which is kind of nice, but we need more troops if we want to send these guys out. Bregos we already dealt with. Okay. I guess what we could do is send this army out. Oh, I don't have a general here. Well, that's less than ideal, but we can hold the public order there just fine. And we will send them down past Amukhand, where they will pick up more troops. Like these troops. Can I just send them over there right now? 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, might as well. Alright, you're going to head down towards Siakon. You're going to be our second wave of reinforcements, I guess. Not exactly what I was trying to accomplish, but... Alright, we got everybody bunched up. Now we've got 4 armies on the move towards Siakon, so that should be enough to deal with them. Chelkar, 6 turns to go. Hopefully that's going to be fine. You're on your way to Kruk Mahur. Pretty sure you're going to be fine. I mean, they could probably reach you. Oh, nope, they're trapped. Never mind. This guy could reach you, though? Yeah, he's not going to, I don't think. Alright, alright, alright. Up here. Argond, we can still besiege. It's still pretty poorly defended. Good. Oh yeah, there's one thing. I guess can't you use spies to increase the amount of culture growth? I should probably do that, but not right now. On Kargmir, do you even border anything right now? Or is it literally just... No, I think you don't. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move your troops out. Congratulations. Do I send them to Chelkar or do I send them to Kargmir? I feel like they won't make it to either, honestly, in time. We could move them so they're ready to intercept the faction leader once we're done. Probably smart. So Amrun borders Chelkar. Imla Karnan borders Chelkar. Estala surely does not. So we could take you out. And how many troops do you need? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot of archers. Maybe not this guy and this guy. No, this guy instead. Looks good. Feels good. All right. And then Kizilkum borders Chelkar. Krukmahur borders Chelkar. Sturlutzakon borders Siakon. Pazarsan. Yeah, okay. We're good. What else is up here? We had... So Argond is under siege. Tharbad is under siege. 5 turns there. 8 turns there. Slow progress, but progress nevertheless. It looks like Khazad-dûm pulled back significantly from Ostanethil. I thought they had a bunch of armies around there, but now they simply don't. They do have some serious armies, well, serious-ish armies moving towards Tharbad, but it is clearly not enough for them to succeed in defending it. So I'm not honestly sure what to think about that. And then they have this, I don't know where it's going. I don't know, maybe we should send reinforcements to Pregost. This is all pretty sad, to be honest. Let's merge a couple of things and see if we can't send... Well, no. See, that was stupid, because now there's... I still need to defend Siduri, because Argond borders Siduri. So I can't send reinforcements. Maybe I can train reinforcements? Only sort of, kind of... Oh, wait. I have a big old army right here. Perfect. Let's send some troops north. Jeez. Okay. Londongren, thank you so much for being there. All right. That's good enough. Let's save the game here. And let's end the turn and see what happens. I'm sure Khand is going to be unhappy with my decisions. But what are you going to do? Apart from, you know, attack me. Alright, they didn't attack me. Still number 1, baby. Ugh. Keep repairing. Okay. Construction. We got docklands. We got fiefdom barracks for some reason. That does help. It seems I get some very nice stuff. Oh, fiefdom headquarters. Okay, so I can train really good stuff here. That's fantastic. Let's honestly just build that right now. Crop rotation, I guess. Umbar. Yeah. Oibamari. Once again. Ardemir. Duniard. I guess roads might be useful. Sure. Corondage. Mason's Guildhouse, please. Thank you. Pleased to be retraining all of these. Still don't know what they're doing, but whatever, it's fine. And yet, we're once again repairing something at Bregost. We actually might survive there. I'm not sure, but we might retrain at Harad. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so this army, yeah, we're gonna move. How many spare troops do I need here? 7? How about here? 8. I can't quite do that. I can do 6 and 7. How's that? So 6 here. And then the rest of you head on north. Okay, how are we doing here? Almost ready. In fact, it's literally just this one guy holding up the crew. So once that's ready, it might do us to attack Byrig, but I have a lot of troops in that part. I think if I keep attacking west, like keep pushing north on this western shore, like it's honestly so much better. I get to take Buzra Doom, I get to take Harlond. I would rather have that than Byrig. So yeah, let's finish the siege at Argond. And maybe Kadas Nernaled is next. Like, we can do a lot with this, I think. Is there a better resource for you? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, this is so much better. Get up there, my dude. Wowza. Alright. Alright. We're doing some good work down there. Or up there, rather. So now we get to move all of you. Just making sure that you can all get that far. Looking good. You keep moving. Not sure how useful you're going to be, but we're going to keep moving you anyways. You are moving up here just to be ready. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing, but he's just screwing it up. Okay, we have our governor in Kruk Mahur. We could pull more troops out of Amrun and Kruk Mahur and Kizilkum to just like converge everything on these guys, but they are going to go horde mode, and we should probably be ready for that. Please tell me I have... Yes. Cavalry. Cavalry always useful when it comes to grabbing forts and moving back in one turn. Speaking of... Just a little bit of screw you to Khand, since I'm about to take their last settlements. I wonder what happens here if they lose the settlement. Like, would they push their troops back over to Siakon, or would they try to take Chelkar back? I don't know. Anywho, let's save the game and end the turn once again. I think we're going to start wrapping up after that, though, because we're pushing over an hour here. So, what happens next? Forgot some armies. Uh-oh. They think they have a chance at Argond, huh? Oof, they kind of look like they do. It's like the same army over and over again? Is that literally what's happening here? No, they have some variety. I mean, the strength ratio is not too bad, ultimately. I don't have any siege equipment, and I don't have any... I have 2 archers. I do have a fair amount of cav, though. Problem is, they have so many spearmen that I think it might not matter. Let's fight it. I want to believe. We're just basically going to be surrounded on all sides by little tiny armies. So if we can deal with them one at a time, we're going to have a much better experience. I just don't know if that's feasible. So here's all of our cav. which hopefully we can use to good effect to just knock out their archers real quick. We have 2 archers ourselves, which is not great for our prospects. Let's keep the captain behind our lines if we can. Actually, you 2 go over here, and you go over here. Okay, so this is our captain, such as it is. Let's see if we can't real quickly just completely annihilate each army. Oops. Went a little far on my thing. You'd better go and check out these guys. I think they might be slightly vulnerable to some cavalry nonsense. Meanwhile, we've got our spears. We should probably move them up. All right, cavalry nonsense. Yep, here we go. What do we got? Marksman? Marksman. Your guardsmen can only protect one of those marksman units. So that's going to be funny. Alright, you come and help. Okay, they've got something happening. I'm not sure what it is, but they've got something happening. Really need to start getting on the offense here if we want to actually win this fight before the rest of the armies get here. Good work. Get out. Hit him. Knock him down. Alright, how do we do? Not great. And you did fantastic. Good job. The guardsmen don't care. They're just like, whatever. What is this? Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. You come and flank. You chase them. You hit them from this. Nope. Hit them. I don't really want to fight the guardsmen. Ooh, you got hit. That's my bad. Sorry about that, buddy. Those marksmen simply don't exist anymore, which is great. Where are you? You are the ones fighting the marksmen. You better keep moving. Oh, these are huntsmen. They're a missile unit. Well, I guess I have a new target. They do have some light infantry coming in behind, but not to the point where I'm worried about it. Why are there 2 units? Like, oh. I remember now. Oh, we got a general? Nice. Oops. Come on out. Alright, good job. You are fantastic. Oh, look at that. I think they're going to start to have some morale problems. 6 for 19. I don't know what I'm doing here, but what I'm going to start doing is just destroying the heck out of these guys. I left these guys in melee. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Yep, you're half gone. These guys are not happy about it, though. I went to flank, and I forgot about you. Sorry, sorry, sorry. They did get a charge off, so props. Light infantry, light infantry. Pretty sure we're going to be fine here. Okay, the marksmen are running. So you can get your revenge on them. The guardsmen are running, even better. You focus them. You come over here. What else is going on here? We've got billmen coming for my cavalry. That simply will not do. You come over here. What's this? Sure. That's fine. You'd better go help. You go help them. We've got this unit, which can go over here. This is a cavalry unit. It needs to not be in melee. Border guards, yeah, that's a good target. You just knock them out. You get them. You see some marksmen who could go down. You have spears? They do. Get out. That's a routing guardsman unit. Definitely want to grab them if we can. You stay away from these guys. Is that my general or theirs? Theirs. Okay, still don't want to fight these billmen. I would fight these marksmen, but I think we're getting zoned out, so that won't work. You really don't need to chase them. Thank you. No, you don't have to chase them either. Where? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, that actually was a good charge. Yeah, disrupting some archers, causing some problems, always a good thing. What the heck do you think you're doing? I mean, I guess you go after them and you go after them. Not sure why. How's our infantry? Oh, those are archers that are now in melee combat. That is bad. And here's our general. Nope, nope, not what I want. I wanted to blow a horn. I don't have a horn to blow. How the heck did you get all the way over there? Ugh. Sometimes, man. Go get these guys, come on. Look at them, they've still got 20 guys left. Can't let 20 guys go. You gotta be doing a pretty good job, yeah, but not good enough for me to leave you in melee combat for even longer. Actually, you better come over here. Make a bit more of a line against this blob of infantry. And then once these guys are done completely just destroying these marksmen, then we can send them in to charge the rear of the infantry. Perhaps. Keep it up. Slackers, come on, let's go. How is it that we still only have an even chance of winning? 36 for 61. We are completely demolishing these guys. I think maybe they just don't understand. It's just an issue of the computer not understanding how good horses are. But like, this is pretty extreme. Did I not tell you to come back? Looks like our friends over here have found their win. Get them. Gondor militia are having a bad time. Good charge. Get out. There's another general down. How many armies were there again? Were there like 10 of them? I swear there were so many. It is just so difficult for me to know. Keep her moving. Yeah. Okay, let's hit them again. I think they're probably going to rout my militia unit. Oh, or they just completely annihilate it. That's fine too. I'm okay with that. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't like whatever it is. I mean, it looks like we charged the marksman unit, but I don't think we needed to. You had better... Oh, we're just shooting them point blank. That's cool. But we're almost out of ammo, so we'll probably start having to charge them and fight them. Oh, they just killed my captain. That's annoying. That's what that unit was doing, is just surrounding my captain and making sure that he died. So that's annoying. It will cause maybe some small morale issues, but honestly, we are just so incredibly winning this fight that it doesn't matter. Did you win your fight? Not quite. Okay. What are we doing here? Yeah, chase down those routers, please. Look at this. We've got all kinds of infantry that just freed up. Let's send you over here to help with that. You better go help there. You come over here. Thank you. And you send yourself over there. All right, you get out of there. You, ooh, hello. Let's get some tighter formation there, but we're gonna charge these guys in the back. Gondor infantry, definitely going through it. 55 for 85. Far from ideal, but it does seem like we're gonna win it. It does have the benefit of us getting this a turn early, or a few turns early, which I will not complain about over much. Though I'm not a fan of losing so much of my army when I know I'm going to have to defend this settlement at some point. We got another general down. It's all captains. None of it's actual generals. It's just the never-ending stream of captains. I think this charge will probably knock them out. Oh, there's another general down. Yeah, now they're routing. These guys are probably thinking about it, huh? Can we get you over here to chase down these guys? Thank you. Let them rout. Just surround these guys and make sure they go down. You help. You help. You help. Okay. Why don't you just help round them up? You help. You help. Thank you. Alright, just grab the routers and we're out of here. I don't think there's a whole lot left over in this quadrant, right? Like, this section is pretty much... Well, there's this unit, but you're already chasing them. And I say chasing, but realistically, you're just escorting them. Why don't we get another unit in to chase them? All right. 59%. It's definitely not a good thing. Let's fast forward. It's definitely not a good thing, but it could have been a lot worse, so I guess I'll take it. Heroic victory. It's always good. It's too bad our captain died, or we maybe get a man of the hour. Oh, we healed 9%. That's nice. Who was the winner? 289, Peneth Gellin Cav. Anybody win? Anybody beat that? Citadel Guard came close, but not quite. So, good work. Peneth Gellin Cav, doing the work. Okay, so that's another settlement that we take. Was this Argond or something else? Definitely execute them. Oh, it was Argond. That's nice. I've learned my lesson. Exterminate. Always exterminate. Never let people live. Yeah, you're moving up here. You are moving up here. Oh. Dragos, will you chill? No, you will not. At least they didn't damage anything this time. Let's go look at Argond. Boom. Looking good. I was going to say, do I have a general here? No, of course not. That was just a captain battle. Number 1 at all things, as usual. Let's do some buildings. Should all be pretty quick. Lynn here's almost done. Sure, pop growth is helpful here. And repaired, okay. And then some retraining stuff happening. Just make sure I can retrain. If I can retrain more, I'll keep doing it. It's always good. All right. How close can we get to Siakon? Not close enough. I mean, pretty close. Not quite close enough. You keep on moving. I guess you maybe head towards this bridge and camp on there. You can head towards this bridge and stop the Khan from escaping. Yeah, I think that's probably a good play. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So much to do. Trying to get some reinforcements up to Bregos before they riot. Could make more spies, but at this point I think it's largely unnecessary. Actually, if I could get a spy into Baradvin, that might be useful. Because it looks like it's upset with me. I'm not really sure why. Let's get this army moving at least. And where did I say I was going to bring this? Probably over to Karas Nernaled. Because pushing north is definitely what I want to be doing. Yeah. So let's do that. Didn't I have a whole bunch of generals that I was sending north? Apparently nothing anywhere useful. But that's okay. Real quick. I kind of want to see my family tree. So we have, at the very top, Ecthelion. And we have Denethor. Boromir. That's 3 generations, let's say. 4, 5. We're starting to see the 6th generation of Ecthelion's line. Now, the steward right now is Gilorn, who is Denethor's cousin, I believe? Or no, Boromir's and Faramir's cousin. Son of Hurin, who I believe was Lord of Tarnos or something. I can't remember. But he died in battle. Ongbor also died in battle. So that entire generation of royals is gone. But Gilorn is still alive, and I think probably will be alive for the rest of the playthrough. I still don't understand why the throne didn't pass to Celefindir. Like, he should be... Shouldn't he be the... he's in Osterville. Shouldn't he be the faction heir? Or something? No. Who's the faction heir? I feel like it's somebody who's stationed around here. I just can't remember where. It's not Celefindir. Oh, it's Gilorn's son, Brathor. Well, I don't know what to think now. In any case, this is where we're gonna end the episode. I think we are moving on Shelkor. We have 4 turns to go there. Hopefully, that is uneventful. We are moving on Siakon. We'll have 2 turns before that just gives up. Hopefully, that's pretty uneventful as well. I think we might actually get 4 armies down here to support. Yeah. So we're probably going to knock out Khand next episode, but today we wiped out Harad, and that's funny, especially since we won the game by doing so. Victory completed, hooray! With over 100 turns to spare as well, which is nice. The remaining goals of this campaign are 1, destroy Enedwaith, 2, conquer the entire world. I think I've hinted a number of times in this series that, like, I probably won't declare war on anybody from here on out, but the AI gets restless, so they'll start to declare war on me. Like, Rohan doesn't have any enemies to fight at this point, pretty much, so they'll eventually declare war on me. Though we are allies, that might be one of the last things to happen. The more likely thing is that Dorwinion starts sniffing around Mataram and is like, we could take this. But first they have to destroy Rune. So once they've destroyed Rune, then I'll start worrying about Dorwinion. Rune has their all of their generals, just all of them. I wouldn't be surprised if this was 20 generals. Nope, not quite. They have some crappy little troops. My goodness. Okay, Rune. Good job. So yeah, Dorwinian definitely has some work to do, but they've got the troops to do it. Similarly, I think... Oh no, I thought Erebor bordered me over there. Erebor is about to border me over here. So if we do go to war with Erebor, it'll be like a really funny war. But yeah, Dorwinian definitely borders me in 2 places. Rohan is a potential as long as they stop being allies with us eventually. Which they might do. They might do if Lothlorien declares war on us, for example. That could be a thing. We do still have to destroy... We can destroy the Goblins of Moria just to get rid of all of the shadow in the world before we go to war with other people, other free folk. But yeah, that is a little ways down the road. Anyways, my point here is we are not going to stop this series just because we happen to have satisfied one win condition, one possible definition of winning the game. We're going to keep going. So with that, thank you all for watching. Do click the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, especially if you have a good name for Urkestlad, because I'm getting a little bit disappointed that nobody has an idea. Check the links in the description for stuff like my Discord server, my Patreon profile, where you can support me financially. Please do help. I need the money. I'm so poor. Well, okay, not poor, but like I have a finite amount of time that I can do this without getting paid for it. So please help. You'll also find a link to my Ingress channel where I have a separate Patreon. You could help there too if you felt really bad for me. And I think there's probably one more thing. Oh, there's a playlist for the campaign. It's a lot of fun. You can watch all of the absurd number of hours that I have spent on this, all in order, which is something that I've been doing myself, which is, it feels weird. Like actually, I had a weird situation where I woke up in the middle of the night last night because I fell asleep to watching this playlist, and I woke up to myself saying, "We got him," and it was like the scariest moment of my life. I feel like it was like, who got me? Who's got me? Oh my gosh, was that me saying that? It was wild. I like half woke up. But anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.